All right, guys, here we go. Today we're going to speak on micronutrients, right? And maybe nutrient density is something that we're looking at this week. And I don't want you to get all crazy. It's not going to be a science lecture. I'm going to try to give you some simple and practical things that will, if you're taking them in correctly, they're going to massively shift how you feel and perform, right? So when we talk about nutrient density, what I want us to think of is foods that give you the most nutrition per calorie, right? Like vitamins, minerals, fibers, and antioxidants, and less junk and less filler, right? So to give kind of an example of where I'm headed with that is a 100 calorie apple and a 100 calorie bag of chips can, on the surface value, they have the same amount of energy. They're both 100 calories. But one is loaded with nutrients that your body needs to function and feel good, and the other is literally, like I said, it's just filler, it's just junk nutrition, right? So examples of nutrient-dense foods shouldn't be any surprise. It's the things we promote eating all the time, like leafy greens, like spinach, kale, colorful vegetables, peppers, carrots, even beets. And then get into the stuff that everybody talks about, how you're eating good, right? Berries, salmon, eggs are packed full of nutrients, lean meats, and even more organ meats if you're brave enough to jump into it, right? Now the overall goal of it is that we'd like to eat more foods that do something for you. And one of my favorite quotes on the subject is that foods that you're eating, foods are either fighting disease or they're feeding it, right? Now, if we pull into the micronutrients, a couple weeks ago, we talked about macronutrients, fat, carbs, and proteins. Today, we're digging in very, very lightly into micronutrients. And these are the vitamins and minerals. You don't need them in gigantically huge amounts, but you do need them daily. They support some super important things like your immune system, your hormone production, your bone health, energy levels, muscle recovery, sleep quality, and believe it or not, even your mental health. I'm sure you guys most of you or all of you have heard of, vitamin D, B12, magnesium, zinc. They're super popular. They're in the news all the time. And when we undereat or we rely on processed or heavily processed foods, we often come up short on these essential vitamins. And that's when fatigue can creep in. It's when your cravings will get stronger and your recovery slows down because you're getting calories for days, but you're not getting any nutrition or substantive nutrition that comes along with it. So your best bet, this is kind of, you've heard me say this before, but eat the rainbow. Try to eat real food, eat real color, and think that the stuff that grows, roams, swims, or breathes is pretty good. So the challenge for the next few days, what I'd like you to try to do is attempt to add color to every single plate of food that you eat. Not just beige, but try to get your greens, your reds, your oranges, and purples in. Upgrade one snack a day instead of it being crackers or protein bars. Try to grab some good fibrous fruit, some green leafy vegetables, and maybe just a couple hard-boiled eggs, even some almonds. And then 3, we're gonna always be pushing on this because whenever I bring this up, I want you to check your water intake too. It's something we brought up last week. But the thing is, being hydrated will help you more efficiently absorb micronutrients and utilize them properly in your body, right? So it's small changes and a big payoff. Now remember, food isn't just fuel, it's information, right? It's going to tell your body how to feel and how to perform and how to recover. So if you want to feel better, you want to move better and look better, you got to focus on eating better, not just on eating less. And I really like that. If you want to feel better, move better, look better, focus on eating better, not just eating less, right? Let me know when we chat tonight or in the comments, what nutrient dense swaps you've been making and how you feel about all this. Talk to you guys soon.